Hello ladies and gents, it's Spoony Pizzas here with another Pro Evolution Soccer 2018 video. And once again we're going back to basics. This is a passing tutorial. This is going to explain how to pass, how I build up play, different types of passes available, such as curled pass, low lofted pass, weighted pass, and also how to make player runs using the right analog stick, and so on and so forth. So stick around if you want to find out more. Okay, so here's my controls if you ever need to reference it during this video. This is one of my favourite passes, the curled pass. Now, what you need to take into account is it's actually a through ball, and notice the left analog stick positioning as well. This is especially effective online and offline. Okay, I'm now going to touch on some player skills that you may have noticed. So there's one-touch pass, which is pretty self-explanatory. It improves the ability of the player to make a one-touch pass. Okay, weighted pass applies to when you play a through ball or over-the-top through ball. And what it basically does, it applies backspin to the ball so it holds up in the grass. So it's ideal for if you're playing it to a really quick striker beyond the defence. And if there's not that much a gap between the back line and the goalie, then this is a perfect attribute. Okay, low lofted pass, that's exactly what it says. It basically means the trajectory is much lower. And that's what you're going to see in this next video clip. Notice how I set Lukaku on a player run by holding the player select and flicking the right analog stick in his direction. And then I'm just going to play the low lofted pass, just a normal, hold the player select and press the through ball, and that will produce an over-the-top through ball. And you can see there the trajectory is much lower than a normal over-the-top through ball with another player. Okay, in this example I'm using the player select and right analog stick to set Lukaku on a player run. And then I'm just going to make a turn here, just to give him time to make up ground to the defence. And when playing a through ball, it's all about timing, so just knowing when to release that pass so he stays on side. Okay, whether you're playing offline or online, you need to mix up your patterns of attack. So what you're going to see here is a slow, patient build-up. And this is what I use most of the time. It's a very safe way of playing. You retain the ball and you slowly build from the back.
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Matic. Ashley Young. Now he's wondering who wants it. Fellaini. Manchester still without an attempt on target. Martial decides to play it back.
Okay, this clip you're going to see the high lofted pass by holding the special controls and pressing the Lob Pass button. And this is so effective online against those players that like to cut out the passing lanes. Okay, so you've seen how I build up patiently, and now what you're going to see here is when I get in and around the box, I tend to up the tempo by playing one-touch passing, and it's very, very hard to deal with, and this applies to players online and offline. When playing the through pass, it's all about timing, as you can see here in this clip. So when the player making the run is about 4 yards from the last defender, that's when I release the through pass. Okay, so whenever you're laying it back, always use the through ball and you'll generate much more power, which you're going to see in these next two clips. So this is a through ball back to Ashley Young, and he's just going to strike it, and you'll score a lot more often than if you use the pass button backwards. And as you can see in this clip, the shot is much weaker because I'm using the pass button to pass it backwards, and that's shooting with Matic as well. Okay, back to player skills. There's outside curler. This doesn't just apply to shooting, this also applies to passing, which you're going to see in this next clip. Okay, so you can see here I'm just using the lob pass and just pushing it up on the left hand stick. And he's just going to curl it with the outside of his foot and bend it out to Sanchez. When it comes to headers, I tend to use the pass button to knock it down to players rather than through pass. I have to admit I don't use the lob pass very much, but that's a simple tap of the lob pass button. It's only really useful online, I would say. Once again, those that are cutting out the passing lanes, it's a good way to get around players, but against the AI, I don't tend to use it at all. I'd much rather use the through pass and over the top through pass for those sort of long diagonal balls, as you can see in this clip. Sanchez has outside curler as well, and what you can see here is the through pass with the outside of his foot. And that concludes the passing tutorial, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you dislike the video, give it a thumbs down. And if you've got any questions, just drop a comment below and I'll get back to you. Thanks a lot, guys, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye-bye.